So this is a sad day, but it's also an exciting day. This might be the last day I skate Thunder Trucks. Watch this kid do this blunt to fakie. Interesting. I gotta start skating this park a little more and meet some of these locals. I thought this was an interesting trick. I like how sharp indie trucks turn. So with Thunders you get a little more lean, a little less turn, but they're more stable. I used to think I needed that stability, but I'm starting to think I like a truck that kind of turns a little quicker. So with Thunder Trucks, we've got 143s that are for 7.125 axles. Then we've got 145s for 7.26 axles. Then we've got 147s for 8-inch axles. We got 148s for 825, 149s for 8.5, and 151s for 875. But also we've got 161s for 9.125. I've had 147s, 148s, 149s, and 161s. So I'm going to show my last session on Thunders, and then I'm going to sell these on eBay. So check the description below if you're interested in buying them. I've probably already sold them by the time this video comes out. I've got 2 sets of Indy 149s. I may throw these Ricta Clouds on one of those because I like to use these wheels for metal parks. So there's a few parks around here that have really rough ground and then really slick metal ramps. So for that combination, I like to have a soft wheel because it's not as jarring when you go from the really slick ramp to the really rough bumpy ground. So people who like tight trucks, who like really precise flip tricks, and people who like their trucks a little bit smaller than their deck, like small lightweight trucks, those people like Thunders a lot. But people who like to kind of carve around the park, do a lot of manuals, do a lot of weird tricks, usually prefer Indies, in my opinion. Everybody's different, everybody's got a different opinion. For me, these don't feel as carvy and as free. They feel a little more restrictive. They lock in better for 50/50s, and they lock in better for crooked grinds, but they don't pop out as good. So Indies, they almost have a little spring out of crooked grinds. So I feel like I kind of get stuck in my crooked grinds sometimes with the Thunders and maybe have to turn a little pivot 180 out. But if I'm doing a backside 50/50 in a mini ramp and I want to lock into the coping, I do feel like Thunders feel a little lower and they lock in a little better for that sort of thing. You can lock in with really small wheels on Thunders. With Indies, I feel like I have to have a bigger wheel. Thunders are low, so I've got pretty thick riser pads on this board. If I don't have riser pads, I'm gonna get wheel bite, unless I have, like 40mm wheels. The wheel bite's one of my main problems with Thunder. I would like to skate them a little looser, but I get a lot of wheel bite with Thunder. And I have to use riser pads. I don't like riser pads. I think I don't like anything to absorb any of the shock. I want to feel it all because I feel like it takes away my pop a little bit when anything absorbs any shock. Thunders, I don't feel like they get the grooves as much as Indies. Indies has more material up here on top, and you get that crooked grind and that 50/50 groove. With Thunders, for me, they always grind down totally even and flat, which could be why they lock in better, but I've never really had much of a groove. Maybe if you were skating like pool coping and doing a lot of 5.0s and stuff, you'd probably get the groove. But I've never really gotten it as much on Thunders as I do on Indies. So I'm sick. Not the kind where you're cool, but the kind where you're not feeling very well. I could just be pollen, like really bad allergies, but it might be a sinus infection or something like that. But also my car's not working. So I'm getting it fixed. It's gonna take them like over a week to look at it, so that means there's going to be a lot of me walking to get Gatorade and walking to the skate park to make videos with camera equipment, so it's a great way to get over a sickness. I thought it was oil, so I ended up walking to the gas station last night. It took like 40 something minutes, but I changed the oil and it wasn't that. It might be some type of electrical problem. So we'll see what's going on with that. The alternator is probably what's messed up on it. I forgot that word for a second there. So I went to AutoZone and they changed some fuses. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. This is not a very safe road to walk down. So I'm gonna have more how-to videos coming up maybe tomorrow.
So YouTube's been doing something really weird where I'll get 2,500 views in the first day on a video and then it just kind of flatlines at 33 hours. So maybe I'll just start uploading every 33 hours and see what happens. The dogs are talking to each other across the street. So I think the next video is probably going to be another how to do a weird trick. Like I filmed a how to do a body varial shove the opposite way. I know what that trick's called, but I'm not gonna say it. And I also am working on a video where you like kind of run into a manual, just throw your board down and immediately start manualing. So one of those will probably be the next video. So I drink a lot of water when I'm out skating. It's good to stay hydrated. But when you're drinking out of a water bottle, you get a lot of these microplastics, which our body interprets as these phytoestrogens. And it just raises your estrogen levels, you know, lowers your testosterone, makes you more prone to get cancer. So when you're drinking tap water or bottled water, it's good to have some kind of a filter just to filter out some more of those microplastics. So I'm gonna have a link to this filter from Life Straw in the description. I just wanna start putting this in just all of my videos because I think you guys would like this. I think water tastes better once it's gone through this and I pour it into like a clean canteen or something like that. I've also got a link in the description to this massage gun. That has really helped me too, just to use on my legs and stuff after I skate. So if you're interested in that, check that out. And these are things that I actually believe in, I actually use, and I think you guys would like too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and hit that subscribe button because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching.